Today we're going to talk about sales funnels for startups. And you know what? We will talk about how you can test your idea with an MVP funnel for your new business. We'll also cover how you can generate more leads or signups with some clever tactics and a lot more. I also have put together a pack that you can download to access these resources. Let's start. This is going to be a good one. The good thing is, even before launching your product or service, you can test its viability. I first heard about the term MVP when I came across Eric Ries and his book, The Lean Startup. Definitely worth a read. So the idea is to come up with the most minimal way possible to test your product. Let me explain how you can do this. You can use my Google Doc to put a structure for a wireframe. You can easily build a wireframe in a tool like Whimsical. Once you have a wireframe, you can head over to Upwork and hire a landing page designer and ask them to convert the wireframe into a mockup using your brand logo, colors, etc. So here's what you can do next. Head over to usabilityhub.com and conduct an experiment. You can define the target audience and the demographics and ask them simple questions. Some of the questions could be, what do you think we are selling on this page? What was the most appealing thing on this page? Would you trust this page and make a purchase? Based on these questions, you can get some understanding of how people find your product. It's a great exercise because as founders, you might know everything you want to achieve through a startup, but sometimes that communication is never transferred over. By running this experiment, you can get a feel of what some random visitors think. Once you have a mockup, you can ask a landing page developer to take the mockup and code it. You can either choose tools like WordPress or Unbounce. It really depends on your budget. Once you have the page up and running, you can start sending traffic to the page. Now here's how the pre-launch funnel gets interesting. If you know your product or service solves a problem, then use Google Ads and target those keywords which people are typing in. Let's consider you're a SaaS business and offer a holiday booking API service. If your prospect is looking for your service, they will be typing in those keywords as they're looking for a solution or product around holiday booking service API. But if your prospect doesn't even know that they have a problem and therefore don't know that you exist, then you need to first educate them and then increase their awareness about your product. You can have a Facebook ad which educates prospects and then takes them to a landing page where you can tell them about the solution and introduce them to your product or service. In a pre-launch funnel, you can get visitors to fill out a simple form to get their email address. So the idea is to build a list of subscribers who you can market to when you actually launch. As the name suggests, you want to create excitement around your business and offer something valuable in return for the email. For example, early sign-up would get a 10% lifetime discount on launch. Now, chances are you might have heard of the pre-launch landing pages. Now, let me share with you a pre-launch sequence which can increase your chances of turning subscribers into customers by around 20%. This is known as the reservation or $1 funnel or the VIP funnel. In this funnel, once a visitor signs up on your pre-launch page, you redirect them to a one-time offer page. On this page, they see an option to join the VIP list. The VIP list could get them an exclusive discount or early bird access to your crowdfunding page. The catch is they need to pay a deposit of $1. So what's happening here? Visitors who put down a deposit have taken the step of giving out their credit card, which means they have shown purchase intent. Once you launch, you can now create one-click upsells for your pre-launch VIP list or waiting to buy your product or service. You can easily distinguish your Facebook ads and show different ads to the pre-launch list subscribers versus the VIP list. If you would like to know more about this funnel, let me know in the comments below and I will create a video on how to set this up. As the name suggests, on a book a demo page, you can get prospects to fill out a form so they can speak to you. This is ideal if your product is either a high-ticket item or a product or service that's complex and needs education. I remember signing up for Superhuman, in which I was onboarded by a product specialist. Only then I was able to access and pay for my account. After going through the product demo, which was, by the way, was super personalized, I jumped on signing up for the service. So back to our landing page. To have an effective book a demo landing page, you need to have a couple of options. First, show appointment scheduler form directly on the page, or capture just email on the landing page and embed an appointment scheduler on the thank you page. A free trial funnel is great for signups for your SaaS business. Although you might already have a free trial built in your app, what I'm talking about is slightly different. Free trial landing pages sits outside your app. Because they are outside, they are less rigid and easily editable. So where am I going here? Free trial landing pages are linked to paid campaigns and are great for testing out any hypotheses. When building these pages, you can capture just email, which you can track as a conversion, and using URL parameters, pass this over to your main sign-up page where subscribers can complete the registration. The immediate benefit is you can test out multiple landing pages and match them to different target audiences. You don't have to worry about infrastructure and access management, as these pages are hosted on a subdomain, so these pages are completely detached from your main app. Since these pages can be built using page builders like Unbound, Swipe pages, you can allow your marketing team to go wild and test them out. With clever UTM tracking, you can pass this data over to your CRM and know exactly which marketing channel is working for you. To learn more, check out my video on using landing pages for Google Ads and UTM tracking. In a click-through funnel, you basically redirect visitors to a free trial product demo or sign-up page. Your target audience is either problem-aware or they're completely unaware. Depending on their awareness level, you can warm or educate them first before you send them to your app sign-up page. Click-through landing pages have a very simple objective: to push visitors down the funnel by increasing their awareness. One of the benefits of a click-through funnel is that you can create multiple landing pages to target different personas. For example, if you're building a CRM and one of your target audience is an agency owner, then you can create a landing page that is highly relevant to the persona and talks about the benefits and features of the CRM for just them. If you're planning to generate inbound leads, you need to build lead generation landing pages as part of your content marketing. Lead generation pages or lead magnets are great for collecting emails in exchange for a downloadable cheat sheet, calculator, case study, webinar, etc. You can use lead generation landing pages as part of your sales funnel. They're a great way to build trust and authority. Consider a scenario where you're running Google Ads and sending traffic to your sales pages. Most visitors will drop off and won't sign up for a trial or book a demo. Now let's plug in lead magnets. You can run retargeting ads and show ads focusing on a problem these visitors might be facing. Based on the problem, you can then build a calculator, and once they interact with it, they can get the results when they fill out their email. Once you capture the email, you can now educate them via an email sequence and introduce them to how your product solves their problem. At this point, you can link to your free trial or demo pages. So instead of wasting your paid traffic, you can now bring them back into your marketing funnel. I hope you got value from this video. I've put together a swipe folder of all the funnels which you can download and use. I've also included the copywriting tool which can help you to wireframe your landing pages. Good luck, see you next time.